Peace, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be talking about my 3-month after review for the G90 from BLU. So if that sounds like something that's interesting to you, make sure you stay locked in with me, and if you're new, join the crew. But we're going to be talking about the G90 right now. Now, this thing does come with a ton of accessories in the box. It's been a really good experience overall. A few downsides with the G90, but very many upsides with this device. Now, on the box, it does list all the specs on here. 6.5 HD plus infinity display, so that means you're getting that U drop on it. The display is really beautiful. It's a 720 display, but with this display, I haven't had any issues when viewing content. Matter of fact, when it comes to the display, I even read a lot of books with this device. And on Amazon Kindle, they offer the free books that you can get. And I've been having a good time reading books directly off of the screen. It's really nice screen to look at. Daytime, nighttime, they offer a night mode for your eyes, or a dark mode for when you're reading, so, or looking at the screen during the nighttime. So the 6.5 inch display is actually really good in the budget price point. So they did a really good job when they came out designing this display. It has that infinity U drop, really beautiful display. It's not stock Android, they do have their own skin. However, this is actually one of my favorite versions of Android on BLU. They do a really good job with the feature sets on here. So you're getting a ton of features on here. Some of the features that they're offering are screen recorder, which will allow you to take advantage of screen capturing, super screenshot, all built in. You even get a calculator and an alarm clock built right into the notification bar. Not many phones do that. So the phone is packed to the gills when it comes to features. Now, the screen is just really good to look at. I can't stress that enough. It's a 720 display, but honestly, I don't have any issues with it whatsoever. 720 by 1600, which is just right over HD. So they're giving it the plus 70 pixels per inch as well. Now, they do offer a really entry-level budget chipset on this device. Inside the hood, you're getting the MediaTek Helio A25, pretty decent processing chip. It can handle games. You can do a lot of gaming on here. However, it's not going to be high graphics. It'll be stuck at that medium graphics level because the chipset is an entry-level chip and it's not meant for higher graphic games. GPU, we're getting the Power VR GE320. Now the camera set is where we really want to talk about right here. We're getting the 16 megapixel, 8 megapixel, and 2 megapixel depth. The 8 is the ultra wide and the 16 is the wide. Really nice cameras on here. Now, the one thing that you will notate is that the pictures come out really beautiful, and so does the video as well. But if you do want to stabilize the video, all you have to do is go into post editing, click the edit tool, and immediately in the bottom left hand corner you'll see stabilize. It changes the way the video looks altogether, and it'll stabilize the videos for you, even though it doesn't have the EIS built right in. So you won't have any issues using the camera. You could always tailor it to your own preference. Just remember that the longer the video, the longer it'll take to process that. 10 watts fast charging, which is kind of slow on this device, so that's the only downside. 4,000 milliamp hour battery, which is really good. The price of this device is around $149 at the current moment, so you could buy it used for around $120, maybe even less if you find it on eBay or something like that. But what I really do like is that it does include Android 10 right out of box, so you get all the features like drag to get to the next screen like that really quickly. So it's a really snappy device. 4 gigabytes of internal memory, 64 gigabytes of internal storage. As far as the user experience, everything seems to flow really nice. If I give somebody my phone for them to look something up real quick or Google Map something, they usually are pretty surprised with the performance. They're not waiting forever for something to load. if you touch an app, it'll immediately pop up on your screen with some nice performance backing it. 12nm processing chip as well. So now what's really handy I found with this device is that multitasking feature is really easy to get to. They have this feature where all you have to do is drag down with 3 fingers to take a screenshot, and then drag up with 3 fingers, and you can literally get to your multitasking. Now I wish they would include this as in stock Android. Swipe up, get 3 fingers to get to your multitasking window. That's really easy to get to like that. You could just easily get to another 2 apps at once, and now you're using Facebook, and you can listen to some music at the same time. I really do like that feature. I mean, I can't stress that enough. That swiping up with 3 fingers to get to your split screen, it makes it so easy to actually get to different things. And I'm the type of person that likes to consume media while tracking on a certain package, or checking inventory to see if a phone is in stock or not. But multitasking is really on point on this device. So after 3 months, it's really held up. Battery's held up really well. Now when it comes to the 4000 milliamp hour battery, I can get at least 3 days on here if I didn't use it constantly like I always do. I usually have the phone in my hand all the time. This case adds so much grip to the sides. You can see you get these bars to grip onto. So when I don't have the case on there, which is usually when I'm inside, it's a fingerprint magnet and a light. This thing reflects so much light, so I was like just using it without the case like this, and my brother was to the left of me and he was driving, and the reflection from the back of the phone was like the sun hit it and shot him dead in the eye. So the thing about this is really reflective, so that's the only thing. It might like kind of like, you know, hurt people's eyes as well when they're looking at like the reflection of it. Now you do get this advanced LTE mode right here, improve voice and communications. You could turn that on, and I usually do so. That's going to improve your overall voice quality when you're on phone calls. Now the phone calls came out really clean, really smooth. The earpiece is like, it's a HD quality. It's not like a muffle or tin. It's really good quality when I was talking on it, so I didn't have any issues with that. A lot of the times I didn't even have to put the phone to my ear. I could hear it just looking at it like this. But then I would have to put it up like if somebody's voice was like kind of low or whatever. But now the cameras do have night mode as well. I'm gonna take some photos outside right now so you can see, because it's dark, it just turned dark, so now I could take some pictures outside. But the cameras on here are really good. Battery is really good. The only downside to this phone is the Bluetooth 4.2 connection that it's giving you. The range is pretty much like, if this was the full range, it only uses this much of the volume range, because when you get to the mids, it cuts out half of that, and then you're stuck with very little volume range. I wish they could send an update to fix that, and there would be pretty much no issues with this device. I do have a screen protector on it, and what that does is help eliminate any scratches on the screen. It's pretty delicate as far as the screen. There's no Gorilla Glass certifications or anything like that, so I would definitely recommend putting a screen protector in a case when you're outside. But these are my 3-month my thoughts after 3 months with the BLU G90. I really like this device. I've been using it for a while now, and I can't put it down. Actually, it's a really good device. It's been my daily driver for like a week. So if you guys are enjoying the video so far, and if you do, make sure you hit the bell icon. That would be incredible. And other than that, overall this device has a really nice flow to it. The user interface is really easy to use. In your settings menu, you get all types of features inside of here, including intelligent assistant modes, which will give you lift to wake, jump to camera. You get the 3-finger screenshot and everything like that, 3-finger split screen, and you get flip to silence. A lot of gestures on here. Hotspot. There's no NFC on this device, so just keep that in mind. No waterproof certification. However, it can withstand some light water drops that it was getting on it today when I was using it. Didn't have any issues with that. But you don't want to get it wet. Obviously, you don't want any water to get in these ports, or else it will damage the phone. So the cameras really are the standout feature of this device. You also do get 96 megapixel mode on here, which is kind of cool for taking photos. But this is the G90. After 3 months, I'm aware that there's a G90 Pro, which will give you a higher chipset for gaming if you want to game on high graphics instead of medium. However, this is a really good phone for the price that they're offering. So if you found this video helpful in any way possible, a sub would be unbelievable. But I'll check you guys later. But in the meantime, have a great morning, afternoon, evening, and depending on where you are, have a great night. Later, crew. Peace.